All right. Good night, guys. How's it going? I know it's a little
Woo!
bit late at night, but here we are. We're doing an interview online. So let's
Yeah,
just start off, okay? You guys know me. My name's Irina. Most of you on my Facebook know what I do. I do a lot of online marketing, lifestyle coaching. I teach yoga. I do personal training. I'm a busy girl, okay? And this
very busy,
year,
very
is one of
busy.
my good friends, Bentley Brandon, and I'm doing an interview with
Yeah.
him because I want to introduce him to you guys because I think that what he's doing right now is absolutely awesome. So, Bentley, why don't you just introduce yourself, tell us all who you are and what you do?
Well, short introduction. I mean, I'm an incredible genius, and I like to tell myself that. I mean, I'm not one of these people who are not going to compliment myself. I compliment myself first. Car wash guru, business owner, multiple businesses, visionary, author. Uh, you can kind of say, yeah, hey, you can kind of say, man, director, writer. I mean, I can keep going on and on and on. I'm just curious about life, and I'm curious about my talents. And thanks for joining us. I mean, hey, we've been talking for quite some time. This is a good friend of mine's, and man, she's doing some powerful stuff. I told her, I said, wow, amazing, amazing, amazing. She was doing yoga on Respect My Opinion. You guys don't even know about that yet, but you'll hear. We just heard about it. Respect My Opinion.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
man, I'm
It's
just
been a while
excited.
since we've been talking. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
So, why don't you tell people a little bit about your shirt? You know that you flashed earlier. You said,
Yeah,
"Hey,
yeah.
man, I'm wearing a shirt. It says I love all Americans." Talk to us a little bit about that and how you got started with that.
Well, I'm just going to be quite blunt and honest. It came out of a painful situation. We all are aware that Donald Trump is the president. If you're not, you're sleeping on a rock. If you're not aware of what happened is pretty much the people were divided. A lot of people were divided, and, divisions in sexual orientation, divisions in culture, white, black, Mexican, you name it. It was just so divided. And I'm gonna be honest, somebody invited me. My Facebook page really took off during Donald Trump's campaign, and somebody invited me to a Republicans celebration party. I mean, here in Georgia, I know a couple senators, I know a couple congressmen, politician stuff. And I went and I was on the news, and then, people labeled me as a bastard. I mean, the hate was real. And I said, I love all Americans. I love all Americans. And I kept saying it. And then one day I called my friend. I like to give her a shout out every time I tell this story. I called her. I said, look, I need you to help me with this logo. And I sent her the idea. And next thing I know, the domain was available. I said, this is golden. This is for me. And it's not even about, per se, judging folks. I mean, I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're white, you black, whoever you are. I just want to let you know I love you. I respect you. And I hope you love me and respect me. If you don't love me, that's okay. If you don't respect me, please try. And, I think for the best part of what we're doing is we just want to promote unity, peace,
Yes,
love.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who cares about what's going on outside? Just be friends with each other, love each other, right?
Well, hey,
Respect each other.
we'll live a lot longer if we did.
Yeah. Yeah, and we would all be more abundant and more prosperous if we just work together rather than against each other. Think about
Right.
what teams can accomplish, right, versus one individual.
I do apologize. Let me start over. Glory be to God, because, I mean, honestly, I normally start with that, but God created us all. My personal opinion, we are all from one God. I mean, that's my personal opinion. People don't believe in, spirituality. People don't believe in that, but that's just me. And I just feel like regardless, I mean, look at the animals. You got how many different color birds, but they're all birds. How many different color humans we have, but we all humans. So, you know, God is in control, and I just think we should love each other regardless of what we choose to do in our personal affairs. So, yeah, that's basically
100%. 100%. I love it. And why don't you tell us a little bit about like how you, what you actually do with the logo that you created? Because you make hats and shirts, and you know, like this stuff is awesome. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, you know, here's a hat.
Nice.
You know, really, I just really started in November, and I started wearing it, and people are like jumping on a campaign. And what we're really starting to do is really license it out, not to only just clothes. Now it's going into, you know, all kind of merchandise.
Nice.
And, you know, listen, this is exclusive because, you know, we have it where, just say, for example, Atlanta Braves here in our hometown, they will have their colors in it with their logo in it. I love all American, so it's like Atlanta Braves love all American. Tennessee will have it in their colors. So it's starting to be more so a trend of love and unity. And everybody that, especially if you're in business, you can't say I'm not going to cater to this type of customer or this patron. I can't say that. If I say that, I'll get shut down. So, you know, businesses are jumping on. And this is exclusive again because, man, I haven't told anybody.
Okay, well, you're making us like wait here. Yeah. Hey. Is there anything new coming up that we don't know about yet? Yeah.
Well, hey.
Any big plans?
Well, you know,
you are, but maybe give us a little hint of like what you're about to launch and what you're about to do.
Hey, well, I'll just say Donald Trump. So Donald Trump love all Americans. I would say that.
All right. Tell us about your vision, though, that you told me the other day when we were talking. Tell us about like the vision, the big vision.
Well, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I have so many. I got on the phone with my web hosting, and it was like, my gosh, you have so many domains. What the hell is going on? But you know, when we were talking, and initially, I'm just gonna be honest. I like saying that because it's a constant reminder to tell the truth. When you say I'm gonna be honest, that's just my thing. So, you know, if you guys you hear me say it a lot. Man, it was like I was literally, listen, guys, I'm just being honest. This is Bentley again. I was stalking her because I was like, she does yoga. She's positive, and I was seeing her videos about eating healthy. And I was like, whoa, now not stalking like, you know, crazy stalking, but stalking, I was like, I had this vision, and I was like, I think she will be really good for this thing. I'm calling it Your Positive Mentor. We don't have, especially millennials or any other generations there. I mean, of course, you got Tony Roberts. You got different guys out there, but there's no positive mentors in the community. There's no positive mentors around. And I don't think it's any positive mentors doing any touring, traveling. And I think it's time. I mean, hell, you can find people influencing you to do negative things, and you can hear negativity all the time on the news. Hell, look on social media. You know, I mean, we see it so often. We're prone to it. You know, somebody walk up close to, oh man, he's gonna do something crazy. We're just prone to think negative. So I just think we need a positive mentor. And I was stalking her because I was like, hey, man, I need to do some business with this woman, and I really need to try to hook up. And I told her about the idea because I was like, I really would like to have, I mean, I don't even know how many people, but I really would like to have so many different people, and we're going city to city, country to country, and we're touring, and it's like, it's bigger than a rap concert. I mean, this is like, whoa, everybody comes in. Now, I think Oprah did it. She went around, did some kind of positive tour, but.
Yeah, but watch out for us because we're young and we're on fire.
Yeah. And I just think you got amazing energy. I don't mean to be talking from third person, but I really think you got amazing energy. Thanks, I think you're really pushing your life. I see a lot of videos online, and you're really doing something different. And the thing about it is, when you start early, like we're starting, the future is big.
And bright.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
we start late.
I love your energy too, man. You know that.
Well, thank you. I mean, hey, you're magnetic. I mean, it's radiating off of you. So I mean, the listeners, she's real serious. She's about her business, and it's for real. And I'm honored to even be associated with you.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm totally honored to be associated with you. I think what you're doing is awesome. Let's close the gap with diversity and just work together. That's such an important message. So I want to thank you so much for sharing that with the audience. Is there any last comments you'd like to say before we kind of kick off in this interview?
Well, I want to tell everybody this. Now, the most important thing is the endurance. I don't even want to call it struggle, but it's the endurance in your journey. I mean, if you have a promise, I'm be honest again. If you have a thought about your life in a positive way, that is my personal opinion. That's a promise from God, and you gotta be have endurance to get to that next level. It's there. It's guaranteed. It's gonna line up. It comes with its own mechanics, and man, I'm just gonna be honest again. I just love what you're doing. I don't know your full vision, but I can tell that you are starting to develop your talents in a way, and it's getting so many people attention. So to the viewers who are going to watch this video, to the listeners who are going to watch it long after this has been recorded, this video is still going to have positive energy on it. So I hope you think this young lady, contact her, contact me, contact whoever.
Contact us.
Yes. Be on the lookout of frequent videos, because I want to do this frequently with you, if you don't mind.
I want us to start doing these interviews and talk about topics that are affecting our world and what we can do to change them, because I think that's real powerful between me and you, man.
Hey, I love it. I love it. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just curious, what make you tick right now? Because, man, I mean, it's like, woo, what's motivating you? What's putting the fuel in the fire?
Creating an empire.
Wow.
Literally creating an empire. I'm just fueled by the fact that I know now in my blood, in my veins, in my DNA, wow. I know that you can do, and be anything that you want in this life if you just take massive action and start doing it. So I've been on fire every day since I decided that I'm going to start living this way, and I'm not going to look back, and I'm going to kick everything out of my life that doesn't serve me and just move forward, move forward, move forward. That's all I got to say. Move forward. Let me
ask you a question.
Yeah.
Now, this is very personal. Would you say, and even to the listeners, I want you to think about this. Well, would you say you are a kid in an adult body?
Oh, 100%. I don't even have to think about that.
You know what I mean by that?
Yeah, it means that you're free to think for yourself. You take risks. You're adventurous.
Yeah.
You are just in here. The body doesn't matter. In here is the same always, and it's the same when you're born. When you're a kid, that's when you're the most free. That's when you're the most creative. That's when you're the most positive. Is when you're a kid, before people start plugging in shit into your subconscious mind.
Yeah.
So clearing all that stuff basically makes you a kid again.
So what helps you detox?
What hasn't? There's so many different things. I'm actually writing a book right now. It's going to come out. It's going to be a free book soon on the 8 practices that I use to really change my life and shift my paradigms.
Wow.
What I can say is repetition is key.
Yep.
Because when you've been influenced by negative paradigms,
over and
over again. So like if you read a positive book, it's not going to help if you just read it once. You got to read it over and over and over and over. You got to plug in to positivity 24/7 as much as you can. If you have people around you that are negative, kick them out.
Yeah.
Straight up. You cannot associate yourself with anybody that does not vibrate at that high level of purity and happiness.
How long have you been on this journey, if you don't mind me asking?
I've been on this journey for 7 years, and it's kind of been like this,
Wow.
you know?
7?
Yeah.
7?
Yeah, it's been 7 years. It's only probably in the last year that I decided to just fully step into my power. And the reason that it's been different is because I finally left toxic people behind.
What's your
That was the number one.
Man, 7 years. I think mine's were maybe, yeah, I'm probably about 10 years.
Yeah. I've just been getting information. And this year, I've been applying everything I finally learned. Do you know what I mean? I spent so much time in the learning stage, and I finally matured into the applying stage. That's why now I say take massive action, because that's the thing that changes you. It's not reading the books. It's not going to the seminars. It's not getting the therapist. It's implementing the things that you're taught. If you just listen to positive stuff all the time, but you don't implement anything that the person's trying to teach you, it's not going to work.
Yeah, you got to do the work for yourself. Nobody's going to do the work for you.
Yeah. You got to remove toxicity, get it away from you.
So you can see the distractions when they come too as well.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm very, very aware. So as soon as like a negative thought or a distraction, I go, okay, that's bad. I'm still not at the point where it instantly switches into the positive. I have to go do work at that point. So say if, someone had a conversation that really didn't vibe well, it brought up negativity in me, I have to go sit with it, figure out where it comes from, figure out how to deal with it, and deal with it. So it takes me half an hour, 45 minutes sometimes to get that out of my system. But before, I never even got to that point. Before, I just let it affect me, and I don't know. I just didn't take the actions, right?
Wow.
Especially when you're, growing up, you grow up with your high school buddies. You want to stay close to the people that you've been growing up with. And you get to this point where you're like, they're not going the same direction I am. And for me to really kick off my life, I need to step out of that mentality and step out of that group of friends. Even if you see someone toxic once a week, they can affect you for that entire week.
Oh, wait a minute. How old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh man, fairly young.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 31, so it's not. But you said high school kids. I'm like, wait a minute. But
people stick around, right? People
they do. And they, I got this thing I call it. People don't have the key to your door. Certain people don't have the key, even though they're putting the key in, but the door is not turning. So you got to really realize who is meant to be here and who's not.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes I was thinking about this today. This young lady, I honestly had a dream about her. I dream a lot. And I had a dream about her, and I reached out to her, and then I realized, why am I reaching out to her? I already got what I needed out of her, which was a great idea, even though I felt violated in a sense. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we go through experience. I think every experience comes with something that you can, obviously, if you're learning from it, of course, but good and bad, every experience comes with a tool.
Yeah, it's the reaction that you have to your experiences that makes all the difference in your life.
Yeah.
If you learn from the negative experiences, then you're going to look back and say, this is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Exactly.
I love the fact that I suffered because I was able to grow from that and build on that. But then there's the people that are not at that point, right? Something bad happens to them and it takes them downhill. They don't learn from it. They just build on top of that negativity over and over and over again until their ball of energy is so big that it's taken over their lives.
Yeah, and then they're in a pit. I've been there. So,
my passion is getting people out of that.
Yeah.
I know that it's possible because most of us that have gotten to this point, we've hit rock bottom. That's why we're here.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Rock bottom so
over
hard.
And over and over and over. Over. And you learn. And, I'm be honest, I was sitting there and I was thinking, I was like, it was a point in time I made $10,000 in a year. That's not even $1,000 a month. Couldn't live off that. And then I shift my paradigm where I start making that a month. And then I shifted again to I start making that a couple days and then to a day. And then I just said, man, I'm sitting here thinking about, I got to a point where I allowed so many people to come in and plant negative seeds on my life. And then I lost it. And I was like, whoa, I just now seen that thought. And I was like, whoa. So yeah, you got to guard your heart. You got to guard your heart because people will, I mean, especially if you're trying to, yeah, try to be successful. To the viewers that's going to be listening, man, if you're trying your best and once you get there, you got to keep maintaining that level of positivity, positive thinking to keep growing. If you don't, you will slip. And I think that was, key to my situation.
Feed your mind the same way you feed your body. You've got to eat every day.
You're right. Spirit too now.
Yeah. 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 But yeah, that's right. Like having some sort of faith, belief, that feeling that you get from your heart that you can't really explain, that you're connected to everyone else, that's spirituality at the end of the day, right?
Well, some people are heartless out there and we see it, but we gotta, and when I'm saying that to say, there is a culture of people that are just negative. So they are here to help us remain strong in what we do. So guys, you got to just acknowledge that there's a lot of people that's not going to say hello while you're walking in the hall. That's not going to say, hey, good morning, or going to say worse. Stop looking at me, jerk off. Worse stuff than that. So, man, it's just about being positive, though, because positive attract positive. You smile more, you feel more. I like to tell my customers, hey, when you got a clean car, your life has changed. But when your car is dirty, it feels like it's raining. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Wow, you're awesome.
Yeah, you're awesome too. I think we did a pretty good interview. We totally went a little bit over time, but hopefully our viewers stick around to watch the whole thing.
Hey, well worth it.
Well worth it indeed. All right. Well, we're gonna sign off, guys. Thank you for joining us, and leave any comments. Right? Leave comments for me. Leave comments for Bentley. Obviously, we're gonna be linking each other in this. So, yeah, check us out. Check out what he's doing. Check out what I'm doing. Just get into the movement and watch out for us, man, because we're gonna be going on tour.
Hey, major tour. I'm talking about global. This thing is gonna change the culture. I believe it. She is amazing. 28 years old. I mean, man, I'm telling you, woo, every guy around the world will want to put a ring on a finger. Woo, she's a star already.
I'm sure I saved that little bit for somebody.
Hey, they better get ready.
All right. Awesome. I love it.
The lights are hot. The lights are hot, okay?
All right, guys. We'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in. Wave. Bye.